Do not talk about my private life more than necessary. Human selfish nature makes them insensitive to the suffering of others. Therefore, there are hardly any people who genuinely worry about and comfort my private life. On the contrary, if my stories spread around and become a mere pastime topic, they may eventually turn into weapons against me. Moreover, excessively revealing oneself often leads to distancing rather than getting closer to people. Human relationships constantly change as time goes by. Relationships that seem close today may become uncertain in a few years. No relationship can last forever. If my relationship with someone who values my deep privacy worsens, it will create unnecessary concerns and complications. Especially, I should be careful not to expose my bad habits or unhappy family matters to the judgment and criticism of others. Keeping certain aspects of life as a secret can instill a sense of respect in others, and make them see me as someone deserving of their respect. Regretting and thinking that it would have been better if I hadn't talked openly about my private matters, and instead kept them to myself as foolish behavior. Do not boast about oneself. Boasting about oneself before others acknowledge me diminishes the value of my achievements, and gradually makes me less respectable. Genuine and stable individuals do not feel the need to constantly brag about their successes. They know their worth, and do not seek validation from others. Continuously talking about my accomplishments or legal matters can make me appear arrogant, and may cause people to start avoiding me. Instead of trying to prove myself through words alone, it is better to let my true character shine through actions. True character and genuine kindness make others genuinely love me. People who genuinely appreciate my kindness and generosity will remember it, and even if I never disclose it to anyone, someday they will return the favor. Humility and genuine kindness are what truly make others love me. It is important to cultivate these qualities within myself rather than relying on self-promotion. Speaking about my wealth is unnecessary. The three things that hurt people the most in the world are poverty, quarrels, and an empty wallet. Among them, an empty wallet causes the greatest pain to individuals. So no matter how close a friend is, do not talk about how much money I have. Humans are beings who can be hurt simply because someone else has more than them. Even if everyone applauds and seems happy together, their true feelings are not the same. It is human nature to disregard those with less money and feel jealous of those with more. Especially when someone who used to live a similar life suddenly becomes wealthy, the intensity of jealousy during that period increases. At the same time, it is easy to act as if demanding or expecting something is natural, assuming that I should receive more. In the end, relationships come to an end. That's why no matter how close a friend or family member may be, never discuss the money I have. Do not gossip about other people's flaws. Speaking ill of someone not only makes me appear negative, but it also damages my own reputation. Even if I feel that gossiping forms a bond with others, especially in social situations where trust is important, it can lead to doubts and suspicions about me. Speaking about others can make me reflect on myself, and negative stories spread quickly and can damage my social status. You must remember this. When you need to express opposition or point out someone's mistake, it is important to approach it in a witty manner without direct criticism. Listening to their perspective, empathizing with their situation, and speaking in a constructive way that helps them grow is crucial. Avoid unnecessary advice or blame, as they can damage the relationship and lead to a lack of trust or respect. Instead, build positive relationships by providing genuine support and encouragement. We all have our own circumstances. It is not always necessary or helpful to give opinions or advice on others' actions. Simply empathizing and listening to them can be sufficient. Do not point out my weaknesses. There is a saying that foolish people are born with an axe in their mouth, and they foolishly tear themselves apart with their words. Words spoken by one person enter the ears of 1,000 people. If I must talk about weaknesses, I should never reveal everything. Do not engage in deep conversations with shallow friendships or deep love. Once words are uttered, they cannot be taken back, so always be cautious. Think twice if it is appropriate for me to say these words, and if I will not regret them. Talking excessively like a gossip monger does not make me more popular or earn more recognition. With one careless word I might unintentionally tarnish the reputation and image I have built up over time. Some words are worth sharing, while others are better kept hidden. When unsure whether to speak to someone or not, carefully observe the person and wait until I am confident about their character. Then it becomes clearer whether to speak or keep it a secret. Humans find solace in others' weaknesses and secretly enjoy others' misfortunes. Do not expect to receive help by disclosing my weaknesses to others. Weaknesses should be overcome by oneself without relying on others, so remember that I can overcome them myself. Do not talk about your goals. Seeking advice and support from others can be helpful, but people's opinions and perspectives often differ and are relative to their own experiences. The most dangerous advice is that of someone who hasn't tried it themselves. There is no need to get caught up in baseless judgments and evaluations from those who don't understand me. Ultimately, making and achieving my goals is up to me. It may be better to keep my goals to myself until I make significant progress. Discussing goals too early can consume unnecessary energy and hinder genuine efforts required to achieve them. I may face criticism or doubt from people who don't fully understand my goals. Self-control is the greatest victory. If someone speaks ill of me, believe that no one will believe those words and live with that belief. Avoid associating with malicious individuals who ignore others' strengths and only seek out weaknesses like a swarm of flies. So don't befriend evil people. They will use you as a shield, and you should not become such a parasitic presence. There is no one who receives as much hatred as someone who speaks the truth. Even in great sorrow, do not seek sympathy, because within that sympathy there may be a sense of contempt. Be cautious of self-delusion. Ultimately, we become what we think. Always be mindful to avoid falling into unconscious self-delusion. Humans are beings bound by the limitations of the flesh. Therefore, satisfaction is never possible for humans unless they are liberated from desires. If you want to see a person's true character, observe what they do when they acquire power. There are three factors that underlie human behavior: desire, emotion, and knowledge. Control your negative thoughts and emotions. It is the greatest victory one can achieve individually. The initial and ultimate victory is conquering oneself. It is the greatest humiliation to be conquered by oneself. A wise person speaks when there is something to be said, but a foolish person speaks because they feel they must say something. An empty wagon makes the most noise. The more wisdom one has, the more they tend to engage in gossip. Sometimes silence can be the best response. The reason I am the wisest person in this world is that I know one thing, and that is the fact that I know nothing. Right action not only empowers oneself, but also guides others in the right direction. Education refers to teaching our children to pursue what is right. The starting direction of education determines their future lives. Only those with a happy mind can attain happiness. The mind determines reality. Therefore, if you change your mind, you can change reality. If you want to be happy, first make your mind happy. Only those who can make their own minds happy can attain happiness. Live life as if it were a game, enjoying it. To those who view the world with boredom, the world is indeed boring. Beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder. Outer appearances are mere deception. Train your eyes to see beyond reality and discover the truth. Ignorance is the root and stem of all evil, and all goodness begins with the truth. Justice is having what suits oneself and acting in a way that suits oneself. Justice is realized when each person does their best in their own position without hindering or interfering with others. Be kind to everyone you meet. We are all engaged in our own battles. As we grow older, we gain a perception of serenity and freedom. Only then can attachments gradually loosen and we can break free from various forms of domination. A person with a calm and happy nature feels little pressure from others. When you feel gratitude, you can become great and you will attract other great things.